Ruby's rocket to the moon. Ruby McGregor was an expert astronaut. At least that's what she told her cat, Galileo, as she taped the last flap on her cardboard rocket ship. The box had once held a refrigerator, but now with some paint, glitter, and a whole lot of imagination, it was ready to go. "Mission Control," she said into a walkie-talkie she found in the garage. "This is Captain Ruby. Rocket 1 is ready for takeoff." In the backyard, her neighbour Benny leaned over the fence. "What you doing?" Ruby popped her helmet off, really just a mixing bowl with a chin strap. "I'm going to the moon." Benny's eyes widened. "Seriously?" "Well, sort of. I built a rocket. Want to help with the launch?" 10 minutes later, Benny arrived with a backpack full of gear. A flashlight, some marshmallows, 2 walkie-talkies, and a star map he got from the library. Ruby beamed. "Perfect. We'll need supplies for the journey." They clambered into the rocket, Benny squishing into the back beside Galileo, who had reluctantly joined the mission. The walls were covered in foil and buttons drawn with marker. A paper dashboard listed all the important controls: ignition, thrusters, snack dispenser, and glitter release. "Mission Control," Ruby said, holding a spatula like a microphone. "Countdown beginning. 10, 9... "Wait," Benny interrupted. "We need fuel. Real rockets use chemical fuel to blast off." Ruby thought for a moment, then reached for a pouch of Pop Rocks and a bottle of lemonade. "These explode in your mouth. Do you think that counts?" "Close enough," Benny laughed. 3, 2, 1, blast off." Ruby hit the ignition button, and Benny flicked on the flashlight. The inside of the rocket lit up like a supernova as they shook the walls, making rocket rumble sounds with their mouths. Outside, the backyard faded. Grass became craters, trees turned to stars. The neighbour's garden gnome was now an alien welcoming committee. "We've left Earth's orbit," Ruby announced. Galileo meowed unimpressed. The journey was full of challenges. They had to navigate an asteroid field, a sprinkling of tennis balls thrown by Benny's little sister, fix a coolant leak, a leaky water bottle, and survive a surprise space storm. Ruby shaking glitter over their heads. "Cosmic stardust," Benny whispered as the glitter swirled. "We're really out here." Eventually they spotted their destination. The moon. In reality, it was the sandbox at the back of the yard, now covered in aluminum foil and moon rocks, painted pebbles. They stepped out of the rocket, planting a homemade flag in the center. "This is Captain Ruby and Commander Benny," Ruby said. "We claim this land in the name of Backyard Explorers." They sat side by side, nibbling marshmallows, gazing up at the real moon overhead. It glowed like a lantern in the dark sky. "Do you think we'll ever really go to space?" Benny asked. "Maybe," Ruby said. "But even if we don't, it feels like we already have." After a while, they climbed back into the rocket and headed home, this time with Galileo in the captain's seat. Ruby recorded their mission log with a crayon. Mission: moon landing. Crew: Ruby, Benny, and Galileo. Status: success. Supplies: marshmallows, Pop Rocks, imagination. Stardate: Saturday afternoon. As the sun began to set, their rocket touched down on the lawn. Benny stretched and smiled. "Best space mission ever." Ruby nodded. "Tomorrow we aim for Mars." Galileo sighed, already sensing another bowl on the head adventure.